What is going on, you guys? I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a very Happy New Year. Alright, I wanted to do this last week, but time got away from me, and by that I mean I just was too lazy to do it. And fair warning, this review doesn't really have very many jokes, just pointing out funny things about the movie. But I did come prepared this time, because in most reviews this past year, whenever I say like, oh, there's not very many jokes, or if you could tell I don't have very much energy, it's because I put off doing the reviews at the very last minute. But not this time. This time I came prepared, and boy do I love this movie. This is one of my favorite Christmas movies. And there's really not much to tell about the story. It's just me just gushing over how much I love the movie. But anyway, I'm rambling. So, without further ado, here's my review of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Wait, no. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So the story is Jack Skellington is just bored of Halloween. He even says, like the year after, just like last year, and the year after that. For some reason, his tone kind of reminds me of Eeyore. Because, like, he's so just over Halloween, and he wants to take over Christmas. And he almost gets his way, except here's the thing, the toys that he gifts children are twisted toys. Pretty much think of like if Christmas gifts were meant to scare the ever-living shit out of you. That's the kind of gifts that he gives children. And when the military literally shoots him down, like shoots a missile at the sleigh, and it explodes, and he lands in a cemetery, and he just accepts like, oh wait, he just accepts, well, I kind of messed it up. I kind of messed up Christmas. You know what? Maybe Halloween's not that bad. Maybe I should just stick to what I'm good at. And then he goes back to Halloween Town, goes and saves Santa Claus, and then Santa obviously fixes all of Jack's bullshit. And then they live happily ever after. Oh, and they have a very last minute villain, which I'll get into in a little bit. But for the remainder of the story section, I do want to get something out of the way. I just want to gush over my knowledge of this movie. Okay, earlier I corrected myself by saying that this is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton did not direct this movie. That's a major misconception. He produced it. He wrote it. He designed the characters, the character models, all the, the houses, the settings, just all of that. And he supervised it. But the director of this movie is a man named Peter Selinger. They've worked together quite a bit. Think it's a Tim Burton movie, but yet think of if you've ever seen a movie that looks like Tim Burton made it, but when you look at the credits, he didn't. That's because it was made by Peter Selinger. Yeah, their styles are that similar. Even though, besides it saying Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, but at the same time, this is the type of movie that he would direct. But no, during this time that this movie was being made, Tim was off doing Batman. Another staple of a Tim Burton movie, Danny Elfman. The speaking voice of Jack Skellington, I've already forgotten his name, but it's way too late in the night for me to look it up. But he couldn't sing. And the singing voice of Jack Skellington, Danny Elfman, in other words, think anything George Lucas has John Williams as a composer. Danny Elfman is to Tim Burton what John Williams is to George Lucas. They're always doing movies together. Like Star Wars and Indiana Jones, that's John Williams. Just like anything Tim Burton, that's Danny Elfman, the composer. This time around, you can hear him sing. And boy, does he have, like, for a man doing the singing voice for a guy who's a skeleton, he has the voice of an angel. But Jack, obviously, he's the Pumpkin King.
Oh, thanks to you, Jack. Without your brilliant leadership.
Such a scream, Jack.
You're a witch's fondest dream. You made walls fall, Jack.
I love your scores on any Tim Burton movie. Like, seriously, I swear Jack Skellington is the second most popular Jack in Disney's catalog. You're probably wondering, what other Jack is there? Well, I'm just saying. And also, the designs of these characters are so, like, you don't even have to know what they're about. Their character designs are that memorable. You don't need to know what they're about. Equally twisted and, well, the mayor being Two-Faced, that cracks me up.
Jack, please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself.
Pick your poison. Now, Sally is easily the best character in this movie. Like, I'm not going to show it because I didn't really have time to film the footage. But when she sings about what she's going through, I think y'all know what song I'm talking about. I swear. People joke that because she's voiced by the mom from Home Alone. Yeah, people joke around. People I know at least make jokes about her being voiced by the mom from Home Alone. But no. Catherine O'Hara has a very beautiful voice. And you can tell that Sally knows what Jack is going through. Because he wants more, she wants more. Except, the thing is, Jack is emotionally trapped celebrating Halloween when he ends up wanting to celebrate Christmas. Whereas Sally, she's literally physically trapped by Dr. Finkelstein, or Finkelstein, however you pronounce it. And she keeps poisoning him. And, like, literally, the beginning, literally her character introduction is him hauling her away.
Let go.
You're not ready for so much excitement.
Yes, I am.
With me.
No, I'm not.
Instantly, you know that, holy shit, this character is going through something other than just being trapped. I first saw this movie when I was 8 years old, and that still cracks me up. But honestly, if you were a doll like Sally, you would do the same thing, because, like, hell, I want to get my hands on Dr. Finkelstein for basically trapping and abusing Sally. Oogie Boogie, I swear, he's the most pointless villain in Disney history. I mean, like, you could argue, like, Clayton from Tarzan, all he wanted was money. But he, at the very least, was interesting. And, like, he had his own backstory. He had his own reasons. And he actually made you believe that he just wanted to see the gorillas. But with Oogie Boogie, he's just thrown in at the last minute. So the climax is pointless. He's literally just a bag of bugs. And the only thing that makes him slightly interesting, his voice actor is also the voice of the big-lipped alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven 1. That's it. That's it. And here's the thing. I'm trying to be nice because that actor passed away this year. So I'm at least trying to show some respect. But I'm sorry. This character is freaking pointless. Thank God. One of only 2 things about this movie that I don't like. Going off of that, yeah, he's pointless. And yeah, he's got a great voice. But yeah, the climax is pointless. If he's secluded from everyone else in Halloween Town, then what was even the point of him being in Halloween Town if he's just secluded from everybody else? The only other thing I don't like about this movie, Jack doesn't listen when Sally tries to warn him that his way of doing Christmas is going to end badly. He doesn't listen. At the very least, he could have, at the very least, hear her out. I mean, obviously, if he didn't believe her, obviously, that's another story. But in that context, he would have had to actually listen. But no, he just like, oh, Sally, what could possibly go wrong? You could be shot out of the sky by the U.S. government, you dickhead. I mean, obviously, yeah, I know him not listening is the whole point of the movie. He's supposed to learn his lesson the hard way, but still, the whole him not listening is a movie cliche. While yes, it's been around for a long time, I still don't like it, and it's annoying. Overall, I love this movie, and Tim, Peter, you all did a great job. Miss O'Hara, Mr. Elfman, you both sang like angels. And to the voice actor of Oogie Boogie, I don't remember his name. Your character might have been pointless, but I did love your voice. I loved you in All Dogs Go to Heaven. I loved you in this movie. Even though your character was pointless, his design, he still made an impact. And obviously, he was at least a challenge the first time I faced off against him in the Kingdom Hearts games. So, Kingdom Hearts, in a way, sort of redeemed him. So, thank you for the memories, and I hope you rest in peace. To everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a Happy New Year. And until next time, stay positive and stay awesome, everyone. See y'all next year.